What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the weekly Blockstar Update podcast, the place to find all the latest and upcoming developments within the Blockstar ecosystem. Going out to you every Tuesday at 8 p.m. UTC with your hosts, Toby and Mark.
Hey everyone, hope you're well. The markets certainly seem to be a little bit brighter at the moment, don't they? I guess the question is this the start of the recovery, or are we still in for a bumpy ride, especially in the short term? I guess without sounding too pessimistic, I'm leaning towards the latter, unfortunately, especially given the macroeconomic factors at play. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments section. Do you think this is the start of the recovery? Are we still to find the bottom? Be great to know your current strategy going forwards. Anyway, let's get cracking with a couple of updates that have been happening within the Blockstar ecosystem this week.
Yeah, we've got some interesting times ahead, I think, Mark. But whatever, it's a great time to be getting involved with crypto. It's a shame that most people find their entry in a bull market. But anyway, let's talk about branding and logo updates. You might have noticed the new look rolling out across all of the Blockstar ecosystem. This is a work in progress, but most of the branding and logo changes have been done, giving Blockstar a fresh new look and feel. For those watching the podcast, you'll notice we have new colours and branding. This is part of the branding updates where each platform is getting its own colour, so people can instantly recognise which part of the ecosystem it belongs to. And he doesn't know it yet, but I'm hoping we can get JR on the podcast next week and we can give you some insight into the decisions that have been made. The great thing about Blockstar is each entity can be marketed towards a unique audience, and everyone can find their preference and entry into the ecosystem. And then with time, hopefully they'll begin to explore different parts of the platform. And if you check out blockstar.world, you'll notice a dashboard icon has been added to the top screen, which when clicked, it brings up a link to all the individual parts of the platform. I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited for when we add the Blockstar Exchange to the icons. Anyway, looking forward to bringing JR onto the podcast. Hopefully he can explain a bit more about the new look behind Blockstar.
Yeah, it'd be great to get JR to take us through the new logo, the branding, how it looks, and his thought process about how he came to create it as well. So anyway, next up we've got the bug fixers. So the bane of David Hunter's life. He's been hard at work in the background this week, removing all of the bugs across the various platforms. And this is no mean feat, especially when you consider the amount of features that Blockstar has within the ecosystem, let alone when you need to combine this with the amount of cross-platform native integration that's required to make everything compatible and run smoothly. So for us at Blockstar, the most important thing is the user experience. So the time taken to sort out these little niggly issues now means that everyone can navigate the ecosystem efficiently and effortlessly once all these elements are ironed out. And David's managed to do that now. And as a follow-on note from that, you'll be pleased to note that all of the user profiles from Blockstar Social have now been successfully transferred over from V1 to V2. So if you're one of the users waiting for your account to be upgraded, go to blockstar.site and check out the social link to find your updated social account.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. So it's a small but vital update podcast this week. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being part of the ever-growing ecosystem, and we'll see you at the next week's update podcast. Cool. Done? Yeah.